What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dan in the building. We're back in this thing, man. Another Cowboys victory, man. Dallas takes down the Commanders, man, 30-23, man. In a, I guess a pride game, I guess you can call it. I guess Cowboy fans really don't care. I think Washington cared more than we did. But it was what it was, man. We will finish second in the division. There's my co-host, man.
What's going on, fam? Y'all go ahead. This is John. Grab yourself something to drink. Sit back, relax, and let that be known. Sports. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. We back in the thing, man. The Cowboys had I guess you could say, an unexciting win against the Commanders, man. I guess no matter how bad you want to tank, you still want to win. You know, it's a double-edged sword. You know, it's like, man, we should lose, but you know, it's gonna be hard to lose if you're gonna play, you know, all your available starters. So it's just gonna be hard for Dallas to lose unless the offense just totally stinks to join up. If the offense takes to join up, you will lose because the defense is going to make you lose. So we know that for sure. We won this game because of the offense. The offense got the game going, and then the offense closed the game out. Shotty didn't even get a chance for the defense to even sniff the field in the final 2 minutes. Like, I would go for every fourth down there is. And me and John called for it weeks ago. And Shotty, it finally dawned in Shotty's head, like, man, we want to win this. It's got to be 4-down territory every time we hit the field. Like, we just going to have to hang it all on the offense. And that's what we've been calling for since almost midway through the season. We have been saying, man, Dallas just on 4th down, unless it's just outrageous, unless it's just like 4th and 40 or something, like, you need to go for it. Like, you need to go for it, man. Like, you need to play like, man, the game is on the line, because it really is, because you know your defense is going to give up points flat out. They just are. They gave up points to a third-string quarterback. I didn't even know who Buddy was. Who Buddy? You gave up to a third-string quarterback. That's how bad the defense is. He almost put up 30. And I think they got the ball back. They probably would have got a touchdown. Man, what's your thoughts on this game, man? What's your thoughts on this game?
Today's game is something we've been saying about the Cowboys all season. They can't finish games, but today, when we're in team tank mode, they can't even tank right. Can't even tank right. We lost our draft position from 13, now we're 16th.
All because Shotty want to get smart now. He wants to get
smart
brilliant.
now.
Like,
he want
I know how to close games.
The games now. So all year you haven't been doing this, but now all of a sudden, when it doesn't matter, where we're jostling for a draft position now at this point, and we can't even tank right. There's nothing we can do right this year. Nothing we can do right.
Like, this is, to me, like, being straight real. I know the starters want to play, but Shotty,
sit down.
Jerry, if you want to be involved, this is the time where you put your foot down and be like, hey.
Because there was some times today where Dak, first of all, Dak got sacked 6 times.
Punishment.
And it was on a couple of those, he got up kind of slow and gingerly.
They was knocking fire out of Dak. I was
So
sitting there like, man, they might want to take Dak out of there
take him out of there.
because he's getting his head knocked off.
And then to allude to this illustrious defense of Dallas, like Dan just said that Charlotte finally had the brilliant idea to it's 4 down territory all over the field.
No cap.
And today we had the possession, we had it for 38 minutes to their 21 minutes. And check this out. On offense, they ran 87 plays. Typically, your average amount of plays per game is around 60, 65.
Yeah.
They ran 87.
Yeah, because you're going for they went for every 4th down.
Every 4th down. And you still almost lost.
And then you converted almost every 4th down you had. You needed all those 4th downs.
You did. You was 6 for 6 on 4th down. You converted all of them. You was 100%.
They won by 7.
And won by 7.
And they needed every last one of those 4th down conversions.
Every last one of them. If there was any punt in that situation, we wouldn't have lost. We would have lost this game. Because that defense is garbage.
If Shotty just said, you know what, we just gonna play conservative.
Straight garbage.
3rd, 4th down, 4th and 2, punt. 4th and 3, punt.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the chat.
Shout out, chat.
In the building here. Ha. And so Roger, he still got hope in the Cowboys. He said they still good. The offense is good.
Oh no, the offense is elite. The offense is definitely top 3 in the league. It's this defense that's hideous.
The defense.
The defense is ranked last in the NFL.
It is giving us the blues in the worst way. For sure. See your ex, I like a book while I read it.
Man, he high.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Shout out to Jerry, man. My bad. I just flew in here by accident. Fly, Eagles, fly.
You're going to be flying on that couch in a minute. Y'all be on that couch in a minute.
Give it another couple weeks. You're going to be right over there with us in Cancun.
We see how y'all play against elite teams.
Yeah.
It ain't good.
Yeah, so. Yeah, see, Roger, he like, yeah, the defense is trash, man.
Man, Roger, bro.
We have to win. We have to win in spite of the defense. These 7 wins have been in spite of the defense. For sure.
What's up, man?
We got Taj back in the building, man.
Welcome back, brother.
Welcome back, man. Yeah, we just getting started, man.
We got kicked off a little late today, man, but we in here.
We in this thing. Danny said, I'm in the building.
What's up, Danny?
What's good, man? But yeah, man. Next week, man, they cannot play. Especially Dak. He cannot play, bro.
They gonna play. You know they gonna play.
I can understand today Jerry's gonna make sure they play because it's the Christmas game and the viewers and things of that nature. But it just next week, man, Christmas is in past, man. Put him on the shelf, man. Dak already talking about he gonna fight, but let him fight, bro. Man, he gonna fight over here on the sideline, bro.
Till Dak is still down. All the starters need to sit next week.
Yeah.
Oh, now for sure. Josh Johnson, man, he was out there. He's out there looking like a starter out there. He was looking like an NFL starter.
That's a fact, man. Hey, Danny, talking about you want to come up, man. What you think, man?
Let's see, man. Bring him on in, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna drop it in the chat, man. Give me a second.
Man. But no, Josh Johnson, man, he was out there. He was willing and dealing. He was moving him up and down the field.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there like, what in the world is going on? Like we couldn't bother him one bit. You got Debo fat self running up and down the field. He don't knock the heck out of Donovan Wilson, knocked his helmet off. I said, man.
Hey, Dan, it's in the chat, man.
Donovan Wilson had to come out the game after that.
Yeah. Man, and one thing I hope they don't do, man, going into the off season, I hope they don't try to transform Tyler Smith to tackle.
To me, he's too nice. He's a beast on the field. Tyler Smith is a beast on the field, but he's too nice, man. You're an all-pro guard. Put your foot down and say, man, y'all go out there and find y'all a tackle. I'm not moving. I'm playing guard.
And you hear what he said when they asked him, he's like, I'm an all-pro guard.
Like, you're an all-pro guard. Like,
I'm in the trenches. I'm the one you put in the phone booth.
Like, you doing dirty work in there.
Facts.
Like, you dealing with all those big monsters coming up through the middle. Like, I ain't the finesse guy out there, you know. Now, he can do it, but that's just not at my best. I'm at my best when I'm at guard.
That's what he's built for, man.
No, for real, bro.
Bro, it was 3rd and 5, and Diggs was playing.
It was all of it. It was Diggs. It was Rebel. Rebel was getting. I felt so bad for Rebel.
Boy, Rebel. I'm like, bro,
because they was catching on him, then dragging him. And I was like, my God.
He saw a face masking and everything, man. And they been picking on him ever since he suited up, man.
Roger, our favorite receivers. Talking about for the team. I mean, obviously for the team, you got Lamb, you got Pickens. I like Flo as our 3rd receiver. I think he solidified that. Rebel look like he make a wish kid out there. Now,
hey, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show, man.
Good. How about you guys? How's it going?
Going good, man. Going good, man.
Good. My Dak Prescott jersey. That's
that's a nice jersey there, man.
But so they ruined a great Dak Prescott season with this sorry defense.
Yep, I know about that. It's not his fault only. You have Brian Schottenheimer, you have Matt Eberflus. You have to clean the house, bro, okay? Because they're not playing together. I don't know what to say. Get a new head coach in, new defensive coordinator in, bring in new players.
So you don't think Shotty did a good job this year as far as on the offensive side of the ball?
Not really. The way he's looking like JJ Redick, man. I live in LA, man. I live in Santa Monica. What are you talking about?
Well, you had the top 5 defense.
Looking like JJ Redick.
I think because you had a top 3 offense in the NFL.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys offense is ranked top 3. Now, the problem is your defense is ranked 30th.
Yeah.
Your defense is ranked last. We can't stop running water. We can't stop nothing on the other end, which affects your offense because we can't play complementary football. So whenever the offense scores, the defense comes and gives it right back up. So like today, offense went down, scored 7, defense came back, gave it right back up. And so that puts a lot of pressure on your offense because now the offense has to be perfect. We have to score every single drive. And everyone knows that's impossible. No offense is going to score every single drive. So, you have to, you have to have complementary football. Your defense has to step in and do their job. They're going to have to stop some guys.
That's right.
Yeah, so I think you had the best and worst in the same season. You have, like I said, you have a top 5 defense, but then you have like basically a dead last defense where you can go and score, but then they're going to give it right back up. Or if you don't start out hot and we fall behind, the defense doesn't shut anything off. It just continues to flow. I don't think Shotty is going anywhere. Now I do say that
I'm not going to give him time. That's just
you're not gonna give him time.
I'm not going to give him time. You can bring a new head coach in. It doesn't matter who it is, as long as he knows his plays, the way he can call the plays better. and he can, work together as a team with the players.
So would you say
So
so you looking just for more something like an experienced head coach that's already, you know,
he knows what he's doing,
he's
and he
doing.
knows how to call the plays. And Shotty, unfortunately, he doesn't know how to call the plays. Like, because there's confusion on the sideline with CD Lamb and Pickett's not playing because remember he got benched. Those two wide receivers. I'm not sure which the team they were benched against, but I mean, bringing
So
a new head coach in would be much better. Get this guy out. I don't trust him really.
who would you bring in?
Who's left to bring in? I'm not sure. Sean Payton's a good one.
He ain't going nowhere, man. He's thriving in Denver, man. They're number one in the AFC, so I can't see him going anywhere, man. Plus, on top of that, we have to remember the GM who we have as the GM here.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry, and he wants to control everything. So what we may have in mind for a head coach, that's probably cut in half.
I like that guy from Clemson also. Clemson Tigers. Clemson Tigers.
Dabo Sweeney.
Yeah, he's good. I like either him or the one from Notre Dame.
What's that guy from Notre Dame? Is it Justin Johnson? Is that his name?
No.
What is his name? I know who you're talking about.
He's good. We need him. Those two coaches are left.
Jerry gonna make his grandson this head coach. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not gonna be surprised either.
Okay, but somebody said Doug Peterson, man.
Doug Peterson? Hell no.
Oh, Marcus Freeman. That's his name, Marcus Freeman.
Oh, Marcus Freeman. Yeah.
I'm not ready because this is the thing with the new coach. Come new coach, come new philosophy that the players have to learn a whole new system. You're basically going to
He's going to bring it to the Cowboys, bro. Marcus Freeman going to bring it to the Cowboys.
You're going to do you're going to have to do a whole new rebuild.
I'll do it. Unless, the players listen to the coach.
I'm sorry. I just can't see myself that just like overhaul, especially like my offense.
Like you have a top 3 offense.
I'm not willing to throw away.
But they're not doing anything. They're not stopping the run.
They're doing their job.
They're doing their job, but the
defense is not doing their job.
Exactly. That's the point. They're not stopping the run.
That's not the head coach. That's the defensive coordinator.
Todd said, to be honest, we have 5 to 8 players that play like a make-a-wish.
That's true.
That is a fact, Taj, for sure. That is a fact. If like Jerry goes and get these free agents.
Hey, Danny, we finna move to the next segment. Hey, John, we finna move to the next segment.
Okay.
Hey, Danny, appreciate you coming up, brother.
I will appreciate you, man.
All right.
Later.
All right, man. Let's see.
Some people said they want to see Phil Maffa get some run. He was hurt for majority of the season. I would like to see him out there.
Let's see.
But I don't know, man. I think we need to sit all the starters in the last game for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do they want to play Phil Maffa right now at this point?
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I mean, why wouldn't you play him?
I mean, he hasn't played like a snap all year.
He hasn't played none since preseason.
Yeah. Did he play preseason? Yeah, he did play preseason.
Yeah, he played preseason. Very little because he got hurt. He's been hurt all season.
Yeah.
But everything needs to be focused to this, to the defense. The defense has been the downfall of the team. Like we're looking for an average defense. Like we're not even looking for the defense to be elite. Just be average.
Average, yeah.
Just don't be the worst defense in the league. Like your offense is putting up dang near 30 points every game. Like just don't give up 30.
Bro, like I at this point, I'm willing to even take 20, bro. I'm willing to take 20
Somebody said I will play Martha
and Winfrey.
Winfrey just to see what you got
What
going.
you got going into free agency and the draft? Yeah, because Winfrey's been ready.
He played last week.
Yeah, he did play. He played very little last
but
week.
he had
did
like
play
maybe like 3 or 4 snaps.
3 or 4 snaps. Yeah.
No, not Oprah. Come on, guy. This guy here.
Come on, no face, man. That's to my Oprah. Hey, chat. Drop it in the chat. Who y'all would say? Who would y'all like to see as y'all next DC with the Cowboys here? He said Winfrey was a healthy scratch today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all dropping in the chat. Who would y'all like to see as
What
y'all next DC?
happened to Flournoy? Why was he not there? Is he hurt? He was hurt. He got hurt last game. He was hurt. Because I was like, why is Jalen Tobin?
Oh yeah, because they had to put your boy out there, and in true fashion, he played like how we thought he was gonna play. For sure.
Having that man. Somebody said Brian Flores, but Jerry won't cut that check.
And you know something that I found out? Dallas has the lowest paying coaching staff in the league. We're at the bottom.
Oh no, it shows. You ain't have to figure that out.
We are at the bottom. And then No Face, he agrees with Taj. He's saying Brian Flores as well. So I don't see I would love to have Brian Flores, but I don't think he is going to be here due to him suing the NFL. And of course, we know Jerry Jones is part of that good old boys network, and so I don't see him coming here. I would love to have him here for sure, but just being realistic, man.
What about Al Harris?
I would take Al Harris. He's proven.
And wherever he go, his defensive backs, they ball out.
Look at Chicago, y'all. Look what Chicago doing. Facts. Todd said Jerry and Steven worried about the price of hot dogs and not to fix this horrendous defense. Hey man, y'all can go and buy them high price hot dogs and Miller Lights if y'all want to, man.
Buy them $15 hot dogs you want to.
Yeah.
And them $35 warm beers.
You want ice? It's $2 extra.
Somebody said off name Chuck Cecil.
Chuck Cecil.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, at this point, I don't think nobody can be bad. Them joints frozen from Costco. At this point, I don't think nobody. I don't think nobody can do worse than Eberflus.
Eberflus. I mean,
Eberflus like he's not even coaching. Eberflus like he just tell them go out there. Hey, man,
and do this and do that.
Defense out there. What we in, coach? Whatever you want to be.
Yeah. This is backyard football at this point, y'all.
You got some people playing man. You got some people playing zone. You got some people don't even know what the heck they in.
Yeah, man.
Cody. Yeah, man. We Cowboy fan, man. You can't tell. Can't tell how hurt we are.
Yeah, man.
We over here trying to fix the team.
Man. We ain't already started the off season over here, man.
Man, our off season started 5 weeks ago. We've been trying to fix this team since the bye week, man. You can't tell.
Yeah, I mean we rebuilding some on the defensive side, man. We trying to find replacements.
Coach Nolan and Eberflus are the Spider-Man meme.
Oh man, That is true though.
Rex Ryan wants to
Wants to
coach
coach
here.
here. He's made it known that he wants to coach here. I don't know if he's outdated or not. I wonder if he can adjust to today's game. He's been out of coaching for quite a while now.
I mean, at this point, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try anybody.
Dan is desperate.
Y'all ain't desperate.
He said somebody, anybody.
They could have brought in anybody. I would have been like, okay, cool. Facts.
Oh man. He said hopefully Cowboys can come back healthy. Playoffs hope 2027. Hopefully, man. I mean,
it's all gonna be depending on the all season, man. The defense needs work. It depends on what Jerry wants to pour into the defense. If he gives us a competent defense, then yeah, we'll be back into the swing of things. If Jerry sits on his hands and think that he don't need to do nothing,
so the thing
the same
with
old
Jerry,
thing.
the thing with Jerry and Steven, they tried to build their team solely by the draft, and they don't take free agents seriously. They go and go and get day 5, day 7 guys, the guys that nobody wants.
Like we was shocked about him going to get Pickens and Javonte Williams. He's like, oh shoot, he actually went and got some impact players.
And I think for Williams, he got him because he was cheap, $3 million, and it just happened to work out for him. But they have to change that, man. You have to become a player in free agency. You can't do all of it through the draft. Because when these draft picks you get, they turn out to be bust, you're stuck.
And then you look at it, the draft that DeMario Overshown was in, that's almost a wash.
Facts. Because we
was holding on to him, but he ain't looking.
He's starting to look like the AD of the NFL, man. Show promise until he gets hurt, man. If our GM was serious about winning, they would throw some money at Indiana, DC, and bring him here to Dallas. Yeah. Now, No Face, he said we need a top 10 defense to have a chance. We don't even need a top 10 defense.
Now, when you got a top 3 offense,
we need a top 15 to 20 defense.
You need just a competent defense.
Like I said, if we had a top 20,
we made the playoffs.
We make it to the playoffs. It wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be an episode like it is tonight.
You have the dead. Your defense is dead last in the NFL in almost every category.
Come on.
If it wasn't for this offense, ain't no way we should have won 7 games. We should have won 5 at the most. But because you should have such a high power offense, you was able to squeeze out some games. Like the Green Bay game that we tied, we should have lost that. But Dak and them just went so crazy on the offensive side of the ball, we end up tying. But if it wasn't for having an elite offense, we would have lost that one.
We got blowed out at that. Got a Cowboy hate in the chat, y'all. Johnny Cage. And another one back to back. The food guy. Eagles fan here.
Man,
so y'all
be joining us soon, man.
Few weeks, man. Y'all get bumped out in the first round. Don't worry.
They be sitting there blaming the offensive coordinator.
Facts. Even though you got players wide open. The Kyer Elams and Kenneth Murrays of the world.
Man.
That's the players they go and get. They go and get these guys shouldn't even be in the league.
And somebody mentioned Micah. I need to let you know our defense was trash last year with Micah.
Uh-oh. See, Taj he's sensible. All I ask is for the 22nd ranked defense, not the 39th.
Thank you.
That's all we need, man. That's all we need.
If you had a top 20 defense, you'd have went to the playoffs. But the fact that you got the ranked last defense, you ain't going nowhere.
Facts. Mm-mm. Yeah, we definitely got a hate in Chase saying Dak is hot garbage. Come on, bro. And his team is the Eagles. Come on, bro. Hey, y'all seen y'all one read quarterback?
One read tush push quarterback. Without tush push, that Jalen Hurts is nothing. If he can't get it, behind nobody, push nobody booty.
He said your team cheated during the Cowboys game. Cowboys came back in the fourth quarter. Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts couldn't do nothing about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said with 22nd ranked defense, you win at least 2 to 3 more games.
Oh, for sure.
Facts. That is a fact. So, you know, it's tough to win, man, when your defense is giving up 30 plus points a game.
Man, you're not going nowhere. Your defense is giving up that amount of points. Now your offense putting up 30, but your defense is giving up 35. You're not going nowhere. So it's gonna be dependent on they going in on Jalen Hurts.
I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let it go by. Then
it's the Eagle fans that came up in here. I said it because he ain't nothing unless he can put his hand on somebody's booty. If Jalen Hurts,
where the guy was that last week?
Mm-hmm. If Jalen Hurts,
it was the week before.
Jalen Hurts can't play elite football unless it's his hands on another man's butt. That's the only time Jalen Hurts play elite football. Because boy, him pushing another man's booty is unstoppable. We can't stop it. Now, if Jalen Hurts in the pocket, he trash. Now you want to blame the offensive coordinator.
Oh, man.
Now the dude talking about, man, his finger in his booty, he want us a chip.
You proud of that, bro?
Hey, man.
You proud of that?
That defense won y'all a chip.
And what did they put y'all at? What count did they put y'all at? What, two rings?
You know the Eagles franchise is older than the Cowboys franchise.
They was back with the AFL. And y'all still only got 2 rings?
The Eagles franchise older than the Cowboy franchise, and all y'all got is 2 rings.
Yeah, you might want to.
You should have more than 2.
2. You been here almost 100. The franchise almost 100 years old, and y'all only got 2 rings to show for it. All right. Hurts out here missing wide receivers open in the middle of the field, and fans crying about the OC.
That's what I don't understand. They blame the offensive coordinator, and this guy's open down the field, and I'm like,
yeah. So you guys were only good in the 90s because the Vikings with the trade. Okay, if that was the case, then why haven't y'all caught up since we haven't been good since the 90s? What's y'all excuse?
We ain't won since the 90s. How come y'all ain't caught us? Y'all should have at least the same amount of rings we do.
Yep.
Sound like we ain't the only ones that sucked.
Shout out to Andrew, man.
Appreciate you being
in. Hey, man, make sure y'all hitting that like and subscribe button, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight, man, for sure. It's the fan takeover. See, Todd said to me, if your QB isn't calling the protection and audibles, you don't have a legit quarterback.
I agree.
That is a fact.
You have just a game manager.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even know that calls you're not real Cowboys fans. You're just some dope from Texas to pretending to be what?
All right, fool guy.
All right, bro.
You on the powder tonight, man.
What we call it last week? Powder behavior.
Man, that BP. He on the same stuff Lawrence Taylor was on. Yeah, just saying stuff.
Shout out to you, Cody. He
Eagles and
said,
the Cowboys the best rivalry, but the Packers and the Cowboys could have won at least 9 or 10 with 3 losses, but some embarrassing trade calls. Why? Mm. Yeah, if you're talking about like bad calls in games, like
games.
for sure,
Yeah.
the Cowboys been on the wrong end of a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like it was a catch. It wasn't like the whole Dez Bryant thing. We've been on the wrong end of that in history for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
So we got a Bear fan in the chat, man. Be
shout out to
Glass,
y'all,
man.
man.
Shout out to y'all. Can't even hate on y'all, man. Y'all doing y'all thing this year, man.
Ben
Y'all
Johnson
show
got your guys balling this year, man. I
y'all
can't
sure
hate
enough
on them.
whooped up on us. So, but we can't say nothing.
They beat up on the whole NFC East.
So Andrew Martinez, he said what JJ need to do is to take care of the Cowboys roster, not his bank account. He ain't worried about the roster. He worried about that bottom line, bro.
Jerry, as long as the Cowboys stay popular, that's all Jerry care about.
Facts.
He just care about the popularity. He can care less about winning. Winning is secondary to Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was, he would do the necessary things it takes to have a winning franchise.
Yep. Actually, it was because of no salary cap. Cowboys ran it up in the 90s. Did you know Jerry Jones is the one that actually created the salary cap?
Gotta know your history.
He created the salary cap and still won in the 90s.
Jerry Jones, the one that brought the salary cap, to the NFL.
Yeah. So
sorry.
Be Glass, man. I'm a Notre Dame and Bears fan. We ain't got enough talking room. We're still waiting since 85 and 88.
Red Star, we on here trying to fix the Cowboys. We never said they were good. We said they sucked this year, bro.
What you say that?
It's on the Red Star.
The only thing weird about the Cowboys is that no matter how bad they're doing, their America's team, they're pretending to do well. I don't think nobody said that they're doing well in it.
We used the word trash several times.
Trash. We say they cooked.
we sitting here trying to figure out how to fix a team.
Yeah.
We ain't never said we were good. You ain't heard that here.
Oh, because Food Guy, he's trying to get up here. And Ty say, this is Corey Burner account from last week. Corey, he was cutting up last week.
Oh, man. No, man. I can't let you up here, man. You might get up here with no shirt on, whatever. I don't know what you got going on, man.
No, we can't afford no strikes, man. For sure, man. Oh, man.
I will admit Dak is balling out, but the defense is bottom 5.
Shout out to you, Daniel Beers.
Shout out.
Where you on?
The B Glass man.
I admit Dak is balling out, but the defense is bottom 5 in NFC.
Man, it failed. The defense is last in the NFL, not the NFC. Sure. Somebody on here tell me a defense that's worse than the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Because I gotta go watch it for myself. Can nobody be worse than this? It's actually entertaining to see these guys, the way these guys play.
Yep. Eddie B, shout out to you, Eddie B. I'm 62, and the NFL these days is a simple betting game. If you didn't know by now,
can't argue with you there, man.
I can't, man. It's some suspect stuff going on.
Vegas is big business.
Very much so, man. Hey, shout out to you, Food Guy, man. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support, man. For sure. And so I guess so he's from Vegas, so he said, maybe I got a little inside knowledge.
I can't
knock it, man.
I can't knock it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We've been talking about this for the longest. Same thing as the Dallas Mavericks and the Mavs who traded Luka to the Lakers and for Anthony Davis. Like while we trade Luka, I had the Mavs winning the finals in 2024 and 25. Kyrie got hurt. Luka trade.
Man, we still trying to recover from that, man. That
Man,
you pulling the band-aid off.
yeah.
You
That is a fact, man. It just we still hurting about that around
I
here,
give you
man.
that food. I give you that food, guys. Spurs looking good, man. They looking good. If Wemby can stay healthy, y'all got a shot to come out the West.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh,
All
he
this
said, yeah, let's go.
all these high paid players in the NFL are not performing at a high level or injured or wasting money gambling is legal now in sports. Man, gambling been around before it was legal.
Yep. It just found a way to get their cut now. That's all that is. It's at the fact that they got the best 3 players in each draft the last 3 years. Absolutely blows my mind. I don't know if y'all got the best player in the draft this year. I will have to get at the Cooper flag. But
Yeah. Cooper been dang near averaging 20 plus.
yeah. Shout out to
Jets
Stacey
team.
Stokes, Jets team. Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences.
Man, keep your head up, man.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for Quentin Williams.
Hey.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what to tell you.
Yeah, man. Hey, Chad, y'all go ahead and drop. Do y'all think they should sit Dak next week against the season finale against the Giants? Drop it in the chat. What y'all think, man?
They should have did that. And then Javonte Williams, he don't mess around and got re-injured his shoulder. Ain't no way he should have been playing. Especially when he already went over 1,000 yards. What you playing for?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they would. What the?
Oh, okay. I told y'all, man. Y'all keep.
Please make that make sense.
Don't ask him to make that make sense.
I'm sorry. This is a 6th-round pick.
That man Dak
threw 4,000 yards.
That man threw for over 4,000 yards.
He led the league in yards per game.
When the last time Jalen Hurts threw for 4,000 yards?
Man, that's probably his career numbers.
Yeah, AJ Brown be so pissed.
That's Jalen Hurts' career numbers, 4,000 yards. He said Jalen Hurts rushed for 16 touchdowns a year.
He's rushing.
Yeah, I'll give you that. He's rushing for 16 touchdowns. How many he throw for? 6?
That man throwing for 8 touchdowns a season, man. AJ Brown, like, man, I ain't gonna never get into the Hall of Fame like this. I ain't gonna never get in the Hall of Fame.
You got Jalen Brown over there reading books. He out there passing that hot chocolate to fans.
That man Brown said, "Forget that championship ring. I don't care about it."
Oh man,
boy, somebody. Oh man,
Otto
he got sacked 6 times. Fell on his throwing shoulder.
Probably should play. I agree, man.
I agree, man. He shouldn't have been out there.
Yeah. Oh man,
I seen it.
Come on, bro. Oh man,
AJ Brown trying to make it to the Hall of Fame.
Man, and
Jalen
is not helping, man. He is not helping, man.
Jaden look out there. He say hut. He look out there one time and then he taking out running.
He do this here. That's it. So AJ Brown needs to get traded to the Patriots or something. I don't even want that man. You sure about that? You sure about that?
Hey, I ain't gonna argue with you.
If you don't want to do that,
He
that's
go up there
fine.
and put up monster numbers. Drake
Yeah,
may throw that thing to him now.
he sure will. AJ went from potential Hall of Famer to asking paper or plastic.
No cap. That man went from putting up big time numbers to
Yeah, man. Devontae who? Bro, I'm 100% behind Devontae in Dallas. Devontae who?
we don't want Devontae Smith. Is what we talking about.
Nah.
We cool with our receivers. That ain't what we trying to fix.
And Barkley is not a killer.
Man,
Barkley, this
somebody put out
season shows who Barkley really is. If it's not a home run, if it's not a big home run, he's very average to below average.
somebody put out a wanted poster for Saquon Barkley.
So last year we ran for 2,000 yards, and this year when they like, nah, we're not gonna let you get the big run.
That man had about 2 or 3 good games.
Yeah.
That's facts.
That is facts. Dak would give AJ Brown a career year. Hurts make him look like a bum. And think about this. Look at George Pickens. George Pickens had a career year. Made his first Pro Bowl.
George Pickens made his first Pro Bowl.
Probably gonna be an All Pro because of Dak. Come on now, Scott Johnson. Shout out to you. How about changing our running back core next season? We don't have much of a running back core.
It's Javonte Williams, and that's
company.
It. Javonte Williams had 1,000 yards this season, so I'm straight with bringing him back.
Yeah,
but we need to find a tandem to go with him, a consistent tandem.
Yeah.
To go with him. It's just been up and down. We had Malik Davis come in at the end of towards the end of the season. He's been running fairly well, but we hadn't had nothing solidified. We need a bona fide home run hitter. We thought Blue was gonna be that, but he can't stay on the field.
He got to mature, man.
When he was on the field, he trying to run east and west, and
ain't gonna work in this league, bro.
I don't know, man.
That's not gonna work in this league, man. Everybody keeps saying he's a YN. He hadn't tripped here in Dallas.
I'm cool with him.
They keep him out. Wait, come on, wait. And this is week 16. Wait, how long you want us to wait? To wait to week 20? I know for a fact Hurts got every coach on their offense hair turning gray with some of the decisions and lack of accountability to throw this season. Man, it ain't. Yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, this is who he's always been. And so now defenses are starting to force him to put the offense on his shoulders, and he can't do that.
Somebody asked us the question: does Tyler Smith plays better at right or left tackle? He's better at guard.
Guard. Where you see that?
Scott Johnson.
Yeah, he's a guard.
He's better at guard. Guyton got hurt, and then the backup tackle got hurt, and so they had no choice but to put him out there. But he's a Pro Bowl guard, man, and unfortunately, we got to do some improvement on the offensive line because Terrence Steele, he needs to be on the first thing smoking.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be out of there, man. I don't think he's gonna.
Now, somebody made a good point of moving Tyler Guyton back to his original position, which is right tackle.
Right, and they may do that and draft a left tackle. I can see that. I know the Jets defense is bad, but do they have an interception this season? Hold on, wait a minute. This can't be right. They do not.
Just don't have an interception.
They don't have not one pick this whole year.
They might be worse than my Cowboys, but I don't know, man.
That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I know they was bad, but I know they was that bad.
Man,
That's tough. Tyler is the best left guard in football. I would agree. I would agree. At least top two for sure.
Steele and Diggs will both be post June cuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that, that's the plan, I think. And I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't want to have to play Diggs, but of course they had to because of
Bland went out.
Bland going on IR. But I think that was the plans, just to prevent him from getting hurt, because you're getting hurt, then that won't you won't be able to do that with Diggs on that. But yeah, still he can move around.
I think give him what he wants. He wants out.
Yeah,
Give him what he wants.
yeah. So that's what they're going. That's the plans there, man. And just move on, cut your ties, and move on, man.
Much respect, Cool Cat. I know y'all having a tough time in New Orleans, man.
I always respect y'all Cowboys fans. As a dude from Louisiana, I haven't watched much NFL since Breeze. Yeah, yeah, man. Y'all need a quarterback in the worst way, man. I'm not sure what's going on down there, man. Of far as y'all drafting a quarterback or not drafting one, man. But that's the most important position on the field. And if you don't have a quarterback, man, it's gonna be tough, man, for sure.
Somebody asked why we didn't keep Law. They didn't want to pay him. Law, he got a 3-year, $42 million contract, and the Cowboys didn't want to give him that.
Yeah, he's a little long in the tooth, man, and so
Um,
he just
he had a great season this year, though. Shout out
yeah.
to Law. I
Shout
wanted to
out,
keep him, but I wasn't too sure about paying him that much money.
especially with the
Um,
injuries he's been having at the previous years, man. Yeah,
so like last year, he missed all of last year.
sure, for sure. Y'all believe the story of the TV stand pole falling on Diggs' head? No.
Come on, man.
First of all,
That's why they got pissed off at him, because it didn't
it didn't even sound
believable.
right. Like, first of all, you making all this money. What are you doing trying to put up a TV if that is the case? Come on now. Yeah,
He almost sound like Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston say he wish people would stop holding him to that 30 interception season. He said he couldn't even see well that season. Jameis Winston said he didn't know he needed LASIK surgery. He said he thought his head coach was black. He thought Bruce Arians was black. He said that's how bad he couldn't see. That's what Jameis said.
shout out to Jameis Winston, man. That man need his own show for sure.
But no, Diggs didn't have no concussion, man.
Oh man. So it looks like we got a Patriots fan in the chat, man. Shout out to you, creative. Oh man. Okay. Fool guy said New Orleans is gonna get a little little Arch Manning. They'll be fine in 3 years. I
If you
don't
want to
know,
put your hope
man.
in that, hey.
Okay. Yeah, y'all can have that, man. Oh man. Shout out to you, Sky. This is my first time on here, and I like y'all channel. I'm a Dallas Cowboy longtime fan. My sister was at the game today, and we barely won against.
We said at the beginning of the show, man.
We said at the beginning of the show, man. When your defense is that bad,
Defense got roasted by a third string quarterback, and we were sitting there confused. Like, how in the world is he carving up this defense, and he's a third stringer?
He had a QBR of 92.3.
We had
A
to
third
play
stringer.
keep away from a third string quarterback so he wouldn't get the ball back.
Okay, Creator said Patriots are the best team in NFL, and they are 100 times better than the Eagles and Cowboys.
Man, everybody better than the Cowboys. We just hear that. We got a 30th ranked defense.
According to Todd, it's 39th ranked.
We just told you we got carved up by a third string quarterback.
Hey, Todd said, I know for a fact Diggs don't even own a ladder in his house. He ain't installing TVs by himself. I mean,
He ain't installing no
who
TV.
does? If you
This
got a
man
little change,
he's
you
a
gonna get.
multi-millionaire. Ain't no way he installing no TV and no mounts on no TV. He ain't doing that. He don't even look like he handy.
Facts. He shouldn't have been fighting.
Him and his brother be somewhere getting their nails done with Cardi B somewhere.
Got on that pink powder, man. Oh man.
But if he say he fell and hit a pole, hey man.
Yeah.
If that's what he thought it was.
It said James Winston is rock bottom at his finest.
Man, that's just what James said.
That's James, man. Cool cat. James Winston got roasted for living in the moment, but I think the world would be a better place if we did that a little more.
I got love for James, man. James just said he said he couldn't see. He said that's why he threw all them picks. He couldn't see. He didn't know he needed LASIK.
The Sky said, do we need to draft the QB in the draft?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the later rounds for sure.
We don't have a legit backup. Because
if that goes down, we cooked.
Because Milton is sure thing is we seen that, and that ain't pretty.
And Dak is on the backstretch of his career.
Yeah, 10 years in.
You know, so we definitely need to be thinking about a guy that we can bring in and start grooming now.
Yeah, for sure. Kevin Underwood, how did Dallas become America's team? Is it because of the JFK conspiracy in Dallas back in the 60s?
No.
That in itself is a conspiracy, but those two don't.
They don't correlate together.
They don't correlate together, man. Yeah.
I mean, Dallas is America's team, plain and simple, because everybody watch them and everybody like to talk about them.
Hate them or love them, you gonna watch.
They the most watched team in the NFL. That means that oh man, that means that everybody. I mean, more than just Cowboy fans are watching the Cowboys.
Facts.
He must got dusted at the strip club or something, showing up to the star with a few knots on his head. Man, I wouldn't be surprised.
That sound more logical than the TV pole falling on his head. I'll go more with that.
He got beat up by his girlfriend or something.
Mm-hmm.
She put the paws on him.
You know, he like them cougars. Got a baby about it. I ain't gonna even, let me leave that alone, because that can be a whole different.
Shout out my guy from India.
Hey, shout out to you from India.
Appreciate the
subscribe to. Appreciate that.
Nah, that's probably what happened.
That's more than likely that's what happened.
That's more of a logical thing happening.
Yeah.
He got into an altercation at home, and she probably put paws on him. Gave him a headache. He showed up to work. Talking about he fell and hit a pole.
Yeah.
I was on the ladder in my house. Ryan Broderick and Rod said that they know the true story, and once the fans hear it, they'll never forget it.
I can believe it. They got
I
because they
can believe it. They got an inside scoop.
cool. They work in the building, so
they know a lot of guys in the Star. They work there, so I believe they know the real thing that happened. Jerry said when he heard it, he said he couldn't do nothing but shake his head because he knew it was a bunch of BS.
Just go home.
They just sent them home.
Just go home.
They had Diggs at home for like 3 or 4 weeks straight before he can even come back in the building. They just had him at home. Diggs was like, "Yeah, I'm playing this week."
Like, we don't speak only English here.
Ah, man. Shout out, man.
Scott said, "So I know what happened, and I hope it's not. I hope it's not true." Yeah. A shout out to you from Brazil. Is it Eric?
Man, one thing while
we crying while we in the playoffs. Yeah,
they haven't bouncer in there. Just let them have they going.
What was you about to say?
What would you draft with your first pick? And I'll tell you what I would do with mine. My first pick, I'm trading, and I'm calling the Raiders as soon as all season starts, and I'm giving them a number 1 pick for Max Crosby. Off rip. That's the first thing I'm doing. Off rip. I'm gonna go get Max Crosby.
Because we have what, two first round picks?
We got two number 1 picks. My second one, if the linebacker's still there from Ohio State, I'm gonna get him. Either him or the safety. I'll take either one of them.
Either one. Because we need both.
And that'll be my picks there.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at that, man. You can go that route, or if you want to go and get the linebacker and the safety from Ohio State,
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that either, because we
Taj
need it.
Taj had a question.
Oh, shout out to you, Food Guy. I appreciate you being a good sport, man. Okay. I got a question for y'all. Pick one duo to help improve the defense: Sean Lee and Dexter Coakley, or Terrence Newman and Brandon Carr? Oh, easy.
I can't believe you put Brandon Carr in there. That boy, it got Sean Lee and Dexter Coakley. Easy.
Easy. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Without question.
I won't think twice.
Sean Lee will be a Hall of Famer if he could have stayed healthy.
And we are.
We are indeed, Mavs fan.
No, man. Yeah, we're so bad on defense. Pretty much whoever you get is gonna be an upgrade, or should be an upgrade on this defense, because it's just that bad, man. We need help at all 3 levels.
Really linebacker and secondary first,
because that's bad. That is bad for sure.
No, we don't have no lines in the playoffs this year, man.
They gonna be on with us.
The Vikings knocked them
off. And the Vikings, man, they gave them their work.
They got toasted too, man.
Yeah, he's all gonna say Mo Claiborne. Yeah, he didn't play long enough or produce enough to even. Yeah, now
we got a long history of trash cornerbacks.
That is fact. Creator said Matthew Stafford is buns.
I wouldn't say that.
That's probably gonna be the MVP this year.
He might be MVP, man. Him or Drake May might be MVP.
He said, is it Drake May or Matthew Stafford or anyone else for MVP in your opinion? Those are probably your top 2 candidates this year.
It's hard for anybody else to win it. It's hard for a running back to win it. It's hard for a receiver to win it. is MVP is a quarterback driven award. So if
Facts.
you got any quarterback playing at a high level, it's going to be theirs. And so it's going to be either Drake May or Matthew Stafford.
Facts. Yeah, Mud Gus say he's going for Drake May for MVP.
Can't be mad at you there, man. He balling out.
He's balling out. And we spoke about this earlier, Sky. Yeah, we would love to have Flores here as our DC, but I don't
Jerry
think
gonna have to open that wallet.
you're gonna have to open that wallet, and he have to be cool with him soon in the NFL because that's still ongoing. So we might don't have your hopes up with that. Why do y'all think the coach picked up Rivers over Menzel? Ain't in nobody playing shit.
Man, Menzel, he got there coked up. He ain't ready to play.
He ain't played or nothing like that.
Now,
At least
I do think the coach should have picked up Cam Newton over Phillip Rivers.
facts, because he hasn't officially retired. So
I think Cam Newton would have been a better option than Phillip Rivers.
yeah, Phillip Rivers, he's just a standing target now, man. He's just a statue. They're gonna give it to Matt Stafford, but Drake May should win it with this deep ball rate and this completion percentage. Yeah, I mean, both, like I said, both are playing at a high rate this year. It's just a matter of who their preference is.
Yeah, somebody talking about Cam Newton business becoming under 3,000. Yeah, he becoming under 3,000, and Phillip Rivers making babies. They both shouldn't have got a shot, but if you're going for an old quarterback,
yeah,
I would have went with Cam Newton. But me personally, I wouldn't have went and got an old quarterback. Now, for sure, Menzel is definitely on the powder.
Yeah.
Him and Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, on that PB.
Now, I don't think Lawrence is on the powder that much like he used to be. But Lawrence was definitely heavy on that powder.
He's big time on that powder, man.
Manziel had somewhere to show up. He couldn't even show up.
Mm-mm.
He was hung over and coked out. Gonna talk about he was sick. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, shout out to rest in peace, Marshawn Needler. Oh, that's a good question.
Should the Ravens fire John Harbaugh? I say yes.
I think his time is come.
And I also say that Lamar Jackson should get more criticism.
Oh.
He's one of those players that skate by. He doesn't get enough criticism for his lack of performance, especially in the playoffs.
That is a fact. And so I don't think they're going to make the playoffs either. So now what they're going to do, they're going to blame and say he was injured. He was injured this
They
this
come
season.
up with an excuse every year for Lamar. Every year he falls short. He either make it to the playoffs, get knocked out early, or he injured and they can't make it to the playoff because he hurt. It's an excuse for Lamar every year. Now, is he talented? Yes, of course. But has he always come up short? Yes.
So
him and Josh Allen. It's always something why they can't win it.
Yeah.
Now you crucify Dak Prescott for not having success and winning in the playoffs.
You gotta get the same to Lamar.
But you don't give that to Lamar Jackson. You don't give it to Josh Allen. Where they Super Bowls at? Where's Lamar Jackson Super Bowl?
It's everybody else's fault but his.
It's everybody else's fault. Oh man, it's the coach. Oh, it's the tight end. Oh, it's this, it's that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Lawrence and Irvin are the founding fathers of PB.
Oh, for sure.
You could definitely say that. Kevin Underwood's Bo Nix in the mix for MVP too.
Hey man, you stay off that powder.
That's PB, man. That's
Somebody
PB.
said they're gonna give Dan Quinn. Yeah, I think Dan Quinn get another season because of the injuries
Yeah.
for sure. Dan Quinn back at the Cowboys. I mean, hey, I wouldn't be mad.
No, I wouldn't. I can
I can
see
see
that.
that as well. Lamar been on the list of best QBs never to win the Super Bowl. I can see that.
Facts. So,
No, the Cowboys' problem isn't Dak Prescott. It's definitely the defense. It's hot garbage. I heard from the Ravens beat reporter that the Ravens are always scheduling evening practices and not morning practices because Lamar is not waking up on time. If that's true, that's bad.
that is bad. Margo says Cowboys defense is horrendous. It's been terrible for years.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. We can't get a competent defense to save our life.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Shout out to Richard. He said, but hold on. That's the wrong one. Shout out to Richard, but Philly 5, Lamar is it's a horrible on decision making and overrated. Yeah,
People gonna hate on you for saying that, but I agree with you.
yeah.
We just
Ooh.
bold enough. We just bold enough to say it. I'm bold
Yeah.
enough to say it. I don't care. I'll just call it what it is. Lamar Jackson is overrated. He's talented as heck, but he's overrated.
Yeah. Oh man, he said Knicks is the white Jalen Hurts.
God, dog.
Sheesh. But that's tough there.
I can't be mad at him, man.
That's tough. Shout out to you. Is this a hot take? Fernando Mendoza will be a bust. I wouldn't be surprised if he is.
He is.
It all depends on his what situation he lands. It's gonna be a big
Now,
it's gonna plays
if
big
I'm
into
the
that.
Giants, do you trade Jackson Dart and draft him?
Do you? But it all depends on who their next head coach is gonna be and how they're gonna shape up. Because they fired Dayball, so they're gonna be in the coach, the head coaching search.
Shout out Duval in the building.
I got Duval in the building. Okay. Scott Johnson want to know why Ferguson hurt all the time. We trying to figure that out too.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know why he hurt all the time. Why Tyler Guyton hurt all the time.
Yeah.
We don't know, man. Kalen Carson hurt all the time. The whole doggone team.
It's hurt. Shout out to your linebacker, you. Jerry Jones always liked Lovie Smith. He should bring him in as a DC. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Man, I'm willing to bring in anybody that's not named Eberflus.
Facts. Between him and what was that?
Somebody had a good question. Somebody had a good question. Said, "What's the difference between Lamar and Michael Vick?" That was a good question.
Where is it at? Who said the question?
I can't remember who it was.
Oh, linebacker, you. So,
this is my take on that. My take is they were similar to the same type of players. I think Michael Vick was a little bit better thrower of the football, especially on the deep ball. But Michael Vick, it's kind of hard to say because Michael Vick was taken out at the height of his career. Going into his prime, he was sent to prison. So it's kind of hard to say what he could have accomplished or what would have happened with his career. When he came back into the NFL, of course he was a shell of himself. He was still pretty good player, but he wasn't Michael Vick. He wasn't 2004 Michael Vick. So that's kind of hard comparison, but they play a lot alike. They play a lot alike.
That's a fact, man.
And you're right, Phil. It is a different era, a different brand of football.
Yeah.
Was being played at that time. I think Joe. You say you think Joe Burrow needs a new home?
It's. I think he's getting sick of Cincy, man, because
I think he's getting sick of it. But partially, he's always hurt too, so he's injury prone. And then they don't want to put enough talent. Well, he got talent offensively. It's the defense there. Their defense sucks too.
Yeah.
So, well, Lamar Jackson already busted up, man. That's why he always hurt, because he run so much.
Yeah. If you playing like a running back, you're gonna get them running back hits.
That's why he always hurt, because he run.
Yeah.
If you want to become a primary runner like that, you're gonna suffer some injuries, man.
Yeah.
Somebody said the Bills and the Rams will be the Super Bowl.
Bills and Rams.
I can't be mad at that. I always said the AFC is up for grabs.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't just
I'll be right back.
one single dominant team in the AFC right now. So I wouldn't be mad at that at all. The Rams has been pretty dominant all season. So we definitely should see we want some underdogs in the Super Bowl. Someone who come out the blue. Yeah. I think the AFC has a big chance for that. To have some underdogs come through. The Bengals are the cheapest team in the league. They do not believe in paying their talent. They hate to pay their talent. Someone said Scott Johnson said Seattle and New England for their Super Bowl pick. That would be a very interesting Super Bowl for sure. The Bengals defense is weird. They would play like a type 10 defense in one game. Next game they would suck. Yeah, man, that's what you call an average defense, man. They up and down. There are no underdogs in the NFL. Any team can win. That's true. That's true, linebacker. Any given Sunday, you can get beat, man. You don't come to play. There's no separation. In one game, Super Bowl is going to be a team that gets hot. That's true. Whoever gets hot and matchups makes a big difference. Who you play, if they can exploit your weaknesses, who can exploit who. Mud, because I don't know. I'm not too high on the 49ers. But, like I said, man, if they get hot at the right time, man, they definitely got a shot, to definitely make some noise. For sure, man. But I don't know if I put the 49ers over the Rams right now. Yeah, I think that linebacker. I think that's all in entail of staying hot. Like, in order to be hot, you got to be healthy too. And so I think it correlates in both. Which team is playing the best. Goes in with which team is the healthiest. I'm not going with the Chargers, man. They just don't have enough for me. Who's a better wideout, Puka or JSN? I gotta go with Puka. JSN been going crazy this year though. Shout out to him. But Puka, man, I am a I'm a fanatic, man, for a route technician, and Puka Nakua is a route technician. JSN, man, he's been taking the tops off defenses all year and sat out, man. But I'm a fan of a route technician. I think the 49ers could really benefit. I lost you. Really benefit from the first seed. I don't think the Chargers are gonna do playoffs. I don't think the Chargers are gonna do anything in the playoffs either. If the 49ers get the first number one seed, that's big time for them. And they can do it. If they win out this year, they can get the number one seed. So if they do that, then I really have to go with that. When Dallas fired DC after the Giants game. Hey, Scott Johnson, I asked for them to fire him last week. Dallas Cowboy fans are pissed off at me.
Let them ride it out, man. We need Team Tank, baby. Team Tank.
Kevin Underwood, man, we never had the number one offense and the number one defense at the same time, brother. A year ago, man, our defense was still trash, brother. We couldn't stop the run to save our life, man. I don't know where you heard that. I don't know where you heard that from, man. You got some bad intel. This Dallas defense has been putrid for the past 2-3 years, man.
I think the NFC is weaker, but I think Philly and their experience will repeat.
Philly, I'm confident in their defense. I'm not so confident in their offense. Their defense they have a really good defense, but their offense, man, I'm not sold on there. The worst defense down was Rob Ryan. He was horrible. Rob Ryan wasn't bad as this defense.
Yeah, it was bad, but yeah, not like
Rob
this.
Ryan had a terrible defense, but he wasn't as bad.
Yeah, for sure.
This defense is last in almost in every category.
For sure. It was bad, man. Oh, man.
I agree with you, Mrs. Sad. The Rams offense is too inconsistent, man. I don't believe in the Philly offense is too inconsistent. I don't have faith in it. Now their defense is legit. Yeah, it's suspect. I don't have Philly win. I don't think Philly can beat the Rams. I don't, I might pick the 49ers over Philly. So I can pick 2 or 3 teams that I'll probably put over Philly. So,
hey man, make sure y'all hitting that like. Make sure y'all subscribing and share this with somebody, man. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us for sure.
no, Scott, special teams has been putrid. We need to bring Bones back for sure.
Yeah.
The special teams has been horrendous.
We got punt returners out there trying to fake out everybody with a halfway fair catch.
It ain't even that. It's the coverage.
And then the coverage, it just awful, man. Then we got Brandon Aubrey missing kicks.
Yeah, linebacker, I hear you. You said Niners with what defense? Philly with what offense? Niners defense is suspect. Philly offense is suspect.
The Seahawks, Rams, and Chicago, and maybe 49ers, I would pick over Eagles as a team. I agree with you there. I think the only team that might give us an issue is Seattle. Stafford, Seaghost, and Jalen Carter, and Davis come up the middle.
You should see,
Well,
man. I like Philly's defense,
hmm.
but it's just the offense that I'm. Now last year Philly had everything clicking. They had the elite defense, and then Philly offense passing game was okay, but the offense, the run game was, was number one. It was elite. Could nobody stop you guys running the ball.
Okay, Richard say he hate to say it, he'll take Philly over Chicago.
Mm. That,
Huh?
that's tough.
He said Chicago. As much as I like them, I have no experience in the playoffs. That's kind of that's two. So experience hurt them when they get to the
I mean,
postseason.
I don't have Chicago winning either.
You either, yeah, for sure.
Bro, you sleeping on Saquon if he gets going. I'm not playing on what is. I'm watched Saquon what he did this year, man.
But the thing is, this is week 16.
Last year Saquon was going off.
Oh.
And while he was going off, I was saying, man, that's unstoppable.
So when is he supposed to get going? It's week 16.
He don't know. He's just hoping that he just somehow just gets going.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that all year.
Somebody talking about sleeper team Carolina. Nah, man. They had a great season, but
Nah, man, they actually they've been playing well, man. They just when it gets to that postseason, that's a different monster, man. 49ers defense hasn't played well against Baker and Stafford. All the other teams they beat don't have a good QB play, and that's why I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Philly.
I mean, Philly don't got good QB play either.
Mm-mm.
But I'm not totally sold on the 49ers either.
No, man, I think their schedule was a big help for them. That in their division, man. You have Arizona in your division, who was trash this year.
Linebacker, yeah, I'm like this in the AFC. I wouldn't be surprised who come out the AFC. I wouldn't be surprised. Jacksonville been playing good for the past few weeks. If they getting hot at the right time, they playing good football at the right time. If you can go into the playoffs playing this brand of football, man, who knows what can happen.
Who knows? You can get hot at the right time, man.
We've seen it several times where teams get hot at the right time and they go into the playoffs. They playing good football.
Mm-hmm.
They clicking on all cylinders, man, and they end up being a Cinderella story.
Facts.
How do we feel about Bo Nix and the Broncos? I'm not sold on Bo Nix. The Broncos got a really good defense. I like their defense. Now their offense is what hinders them. Their defense is going to keep them in a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
It just is. Now if Bo Nix can put up some points, I like Denver, but that's a big if.
He said Broncos are the worst.
That's how I feel about them.
Or the worst great team of all time.
Like their defense is elite. They have an elite defense. Then you look at the offense, it's like, you know.
He said it's Houston this year's 2005 Bears. 2005 Bears did have they had an awesome defense.
For sure. Houston defense is it might be number one. It might be.
For sure. And the same issue that the 2005 Bears had is their offense and quarterback play, which is the same thing Houston is experiencing now. So that's not a bad analogy, linebacker. You.
Bo Nix is the same short bus as
I actually think Bo Nix, he has the potential to be a better pocket quarterback compared to Jalen Hurts. And also, this is just Bo Nix' second season.
I cut him a little slack.
Yeah.
But just right now on this playoff run, I don't have a lot of confidence in Bo
Confidence.
Nix. I have a lot of confidence in Denver's defense, but
Defense.
not Bo Nix.
So if they lose, it's going to be because of Bo Nix' play. So if they get knocked out, it's going to be because of their play.
Somebody said defense, Houston defense. It reminds them of the 08 Ravens defense.
Clutch with Chucky.
You putting a lot on there.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Cause that the 08 defense, Ravens defense was tough.
But Houston defense, man, to me, they're the number one defense in the league, man.
Yeah.
If they had some pretty decent offensive play, man, they would definitely be Super Bowl favorites. That's why I'm picking the Rams. Quarterback play, I believe in. Stafford, is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Josh Allen hadn't won nothing either, so
shout out to you, Scott. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe with somebody. Appreciate it. How we feeling about Shador? Do y'all think he's ready for the NFL? I know y'all probably get that question a lot.
It's hard to say. I would say this though. Through his starting games, I think he started 6 or 7 games. He has the best numbers as a rookie quarterback this season. Through his 7 starts.
Yeah.
Now it's hard to say because he didn't have a training camp. He basically stood on the sideline all training camp. So to throw a rookie in hot water or throw a rookie in the fire and say go out there, sink or swim is really unfair to him. But it is, the situation is what it is. I think they should give him a full season to see what he could be, and that includes a training camp. But we knew that wasn't going to happen because Kevin Stefanski don't like him. So, but it's kind of hard to say. Other quarterbacks got a chance to really sink or swim, like, the Cam Wars, Jackson Darts, they got a chance to go out there, get a full training camp, and see what they can do,
I do think he does belong in the NFL.
But he showed flashes though.
He's shown flashes. He just happened to end up in probably the worst situation you can end up in as a rookie quarterback, where you don't have anybody believing in you in regards to the owner and then the head coach. You're not getting any reps at all, like no reps at all, to the point to where when they did put you in the game, they didn't even know your cadence.
And then last week, they gave him the wrong
and
they gave him the wrong
wristband
with the wrong plays on there.
With the wrong plays on it.
Go back to the linebacker. He had some.
What was it about? Was it this one here? Or is it further down?
It was further down.
Is it?
No, it's further down. Yeah.
Coaching plays a lot in development. If Shador makes it, is either going to be with a different team or a different head coach.
That's what I said. I think they're going to have a different head coach next year. I think Stefanski is going to be out of there. I was hoping that he would get shipped to a different team. I heard teams tried to trade for him, but the Browns didn't want to give him up. But we shall see. He's in a pretty tough spot. You had a team that really don't want you, but don't want to trade you either.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, because I would actually prefer him to get traded somewhere else because, like I said, that's the worst situation you could be in. It's the Browns. When have they ever shown anything of promise? in
When
all
have
these years.
Browns ever showed you they can get a quarterback and develop them?
Developer, like just the things he's done, it hasn't been done in 30 years. In just a small sample size that of the games he's played in. He's done more in 30 years than all the quarterbacks that you've had in here.
This is the same team that had Baker Mayfield that they just let walk right out the door.
Facts. So, yeah, like I said, I prefer him to get traded so he can just get out that whole situation altogether.
A Falcons fan said, "We'll take Shador with no problem."
I bet y'all would. So you don't have any faith in your quarterback? What's his name? Michael Penix?
Oh, he won't do it, wear do-rags.
That's it.
Yeah,
He
like
said
I
the
said,
Browns been sorry since the NFL started. Facts.
hey man,
He said Browns had a QB but
I
got
said that,
greedy.
man.
Yeah.
They let him walk out the door.
Let Baker walk out the door. Linebacker, you say Shador has all the intangibles to play for a long time in the NFL, but he's not a runner. True, but he runs to extend plays with throwing. That's what you need. His arm is weak, but he's accurate like Aikman.
That's a fair assessment.
Fair assessment. I can say that. Lost Boy 85. As an Eagles fan, this team is no doubt a shadow of themselves from the last year, but the O-line was plagued by injuries and the offensive coordinator just flat out sucks. We still in it. Though. Yeah, but if you actually go back and look at the games, they have receivers open.
Like if you go look at the all 22 of the Eagles games, it's guys like standing wide open.
Mm-hmm.
You got guys open in the end zone. So it's just not the offensive coordinator. Has he been perfect? No. But it ain't just offensive coordinator. But you're right, you guys are in it. You're in the playoffs. You got a chance.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, Jalen is a problem. Yes, I mean, and they never like to give proper assessment for those type of things. If you just, like you say, if you just look at, like I said, go back and look at the all 22, and you got players wide, not just like open, but wide open, and he just flat out, he doesn't even go through his progressions. When I say he's literally one read,
running it, or he's just throwing it away.
Facts.
Somebody said if Philly doesn't win it again, how are we gonna blow the team up? Too much drama.
Kaboom! Because it's gonna happen. Because they're not gonna win it. They're not.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Because they paying a lot of guys there, man. And I wouldn't be surprised. They're gonna need some. They're gonna need to rebuild their offensive line. Lane Johnson is getting old. They're gonna need to replace him. They're gonna have some replacements there. So I wouldn't be surprised if they make some big time trades, man, and try to get some draft capital and try to rebuild that way to where they can kind of stack the team back up.
Well, the thing with them is they don't have none of that because they always in such a win now mode. They traded a lot of that to get players in. So you know how you get in that mode. It's for now, but then when now comes and leaves, you just got to ride out with what you got.
This is not NFL QB. If you take him out of Philly, where would he succeed?
Same with Lamar. And yes, Lamar won some MVPs. So did Rich Gannon.
I would say this about those type of quarterbacks. They're system quarterbacks. So they have to play in a certain type of system in order to be successful. And like if you take the RPO away from Lamar Jackson, he will struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar if you take, if you try to make Jalen Hurts a pocket quarterback, he's struggling. And now they're making now he's kind of forced to have to be a pocket quarterback because Philly can't run the ball effectively enough where he doesn't have to, just make big time throws. But now they're having to force Jalen to make big time throws, and he hasn't been able to do that consistently this year.
Facts.
Jalen don't trust the O-line. That's why he doesn't make most reads. AJ said in the press conference, Jalen has to do a lot, not counting the pressure he sees. I mean, but that's every quarterback, man.
Every quarterback, and
That's
then
quarterback.
if you said you can say that about Dak, and look how he handles it.
That's every quarterback. You're gonna see pressure, man. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
You get paid the big bucks because your job is the hardest on the field.
Yeah,
that's why you're gonna see pressure.
Like Clutch with Chucky says, yeah, the RPO is officially a play that's not effective. Yeah, I think
wouldn't say that
defenses.
I wouldn't say that it's not effective. It's just not effectively to use on a consistent basis.
Facts.
Now if you're
That
gonna
can't be your bread and butter.
if you're gonna revolve your whole offense around the RPO, then no, you're not gonna be effective. But if you want to sprinkle it in here and there, then I think it can be of some use for sure.
Jalen doesn't do anything pre-snap. He's not making adjustments at the lineup. To be honest, I've never seen him do anything pre-snap.
I've never seen him call out blitzers or nothing.
I've
it's
never
mainly
seen
been on their center. Their center,
yeah.
Before the center they have now, it was Kelsey. He was normally calling out the blitzers or the protection and things of that nature. But I've never seen Jalen go up there and audible and call out defenses. I've never seen him do that.
Yeah. There's a reason why Saban went to Tua over Jalen. Just saying. When he was in Alabama.
I mean, for sure, because Tua is a better, thrower of the football, a pure thrower of the football than Jalen is.
Yeah.
Jalen is an athlete. That's what Jalen is. He's an athlete that can throw the ball.
RPO would have. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. It would, because we sure no one be able to stop it.
Shout out for the love, Lost Boy 85.
Appreciate you, man. Now we're gonna give it to you straight, man. We're gonna give it to you raw. We're gonna give it to you objective over here. Let that be known, sports.
Nah, we ain't gonna be biased, man. If our team suck, we're gonna tell you they suck. And we're gonna tell you why they suck.
And we the first one that's gonna tell you.
In a universal offense in the NFL, would you want Jalen or Dart or Shador?
Shador.
I would take Shador. If all things created equal, they have a good offensive line, all these things, I would take Shador. Because I believe if Shador has time, I believe he can dissect the defense.
Yeah, I would say he, out of the three, he has the best pocket presence. He has the best ability to be a pocket quarterback compared to the other two. Dart just want to be a running back, basically. He want to be Taysom Hill. Yeah. That's what he wants to be.
Dart out there playing backyard football.
That's what he is. But
he hasn't wisened up yet to know that I can't play this way. I'm not going to last long playing football this way.
Never mind, I had a couple of concussions already, but no, I've been playing this way, so I'm gonna keep riding it out. But with Shador, man, I think if you give him time, man,
Shador is more of a brain guy.
He's a brain guy. He will be accurate, man. He will throw with the anticipation. He can actually go through his progressions, and he's doing that now. Even in the situation he's in, it's just a matter of him having time to do so. But that is a good question. Is that Hurts is not a 3-week quarterback? He's more of a 2-and-go, but the OC not calling it that way for him.
Yeah,
the plays and the play design says otherwise. If that was the case, the play the particular play designs that they run is more than just a two read setup, two read formations. He just happens not to go through those. It's a one read and he's tucking it. He's looking to move around.
somebody says the Chiefs dynasty over. I think so.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have to rebuild Kelsey. I think he's gonna retire. Um, Mahomes is hurt. We'll see how his rehab goes. But they paid a lot of guys, man. And they got so many holes now that they need to fill. Like they need a new offensive line. They don't have a running game. They don't have a number one receiver.
Receiver. They
The
don't have a running
defense
back.
now is weak. The defense is not what it used to be. So,
Yeah. Richard said, oh, Richard said, Chiefs dynasty isn't over yet. If this repeats next year, it's over.
I think it's over, man. They don't have the capital and the money to have a quick rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Is it maybe that the OC cannot call a 3 or 4 read? You ever thought about that? Maybe just maybe that they give the bare minimum for Jalen to read.
I believe so. I think they have dummied down the offense for Jalen to run, to try to make it simple. What makes it hard for the Eagles is they just can't run the ball effective enough for him to be for him to flourish.
Yeah. And like I said, if you look at the film, you'll see guys open, like wide open, that he just doesn't even look their way. He said, I'm from West Philly. I rock my Deion Sanders jersey all winter with the hoodie and Tim's. Got the Dallas and Atlanta Johns. I'm out here risking. Yeah, you risking your life, bro. Go. Them Philly fans is different.
As a
They are.
Cowboy fan, do you think the tush push should be banned? If they're pushing safety like they say, yes. But if not, then just unban everything else.
Yeah, and I think the main thing about it is they're offsides every time they do it.
It's just the false start that gets me. Like when you let them move before the ball's hike, that just kills me.
Yeah.
They get a head start. That's kind of how it makes it effective. Is the lineman gets a head start before anybody else can move, and so if they would call false start, it wouldn't be as effective.
Effective, right? So when he was at OU, we had to oversimplify our offense for him.
I mean,
and that's what it was.
this is the same quarterback that got benched at Alabama.
Facts. Todd said, "What's crazy is Kansas City hasn't had a 1,000-yard rusher since Mahomes took over, and they still play great up until this season."
Yeah, because their defense was elite.
Yeah, when you have a defense like they have,
the Chiefs' defense was elite.
Yeah.
What's making them struggle now? The defense ain't elite no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was getting away with that. Of course, Mahomes is brilliant in his play, and then you had Kelsey was brilliant, but Kelsey is over. He's on his downside.
Yeah,
Mahomes is hurt, and then your defense isn't elite no more. They have an average defense.
Facts. That's facts.
Somebody said the toothpush should be banned as cheating.
Shout out to you, Sparky, the Fox of Gaming.
Yeah,
it should.
If they're not gonna stop the false starting and all that stuff, like ban it. Like, that's what makes it illegal for me, because you're allowing guys to false start. You're allowing guys to, so that's what makes it, that's what makes it illegal for me.
Yeah.
but you're crying, and then stop talking about all this safety rules. Like, throw out all the safety stuff if you're gonna let us clash like this on the touch. I still think Kelsey is absolutely serviceable. People think he stinks now. Doesn't he lead? I don't think Kelsey stinks. I just think he's not as elite as he was, and that's what I'm saying.
He's in his what's the
You
tight end
know,
that was here? Jason Witten years.
he's in his Jason Witten years. Like, he's still serviceable, but he's not at the peak of his powers. If they ban the play, Hurts will be in the USFL.
Oh man.
If they ban the touch push, yeah, the Eagles be in trouble, man. I never seen a team that would touch push third down, fourth down.
That's a fact. Speaking of injuries, is it time the NFL go back to natural grass? Grass has more give and more cushion. Look at the data on the leg injuries and concussion.
I've been saying
concur.
that, man. We've been having so many ACL injuries since that every NFL has going to this turf, but the owners don't want to pay to keep the grass up. That's all it comes down to. The upkeep of grass is expensive, and the owners don't want to pay for it. So they go out and get all this artificial turf, so they don't have to put no money into it. That's the issue. And they're not going to be able to do it unless the NFL issue a mandate that is mandatory that you get grass. And I think the players' union should fight for it.
And the thing is, one field in particular, man, MetLife, the Giants field, it's brutal, man. Because that was the downfall of Odell Beckham Jr. And then now their receiver from this year, their number one receiver, Malik Neighbors, same issue at that field. And I think it was another player too. Oh, Scatterboo.
Yep.
Same thing, man. So especially that field, it's something about that field, man, that just, let alone with all the others, it's tough, man. Who will win in a football game? The best offense and the worst defense, and versus the worst offense and the best defense. The worst offense versus the best defense. Because
more times than not, the defense gonna win out.
Because if you just look at the Cowboys this year, got one of the best offenses in the league, but
Cowboys have a top 3 offense and have the worst defense in the league.
And they got us 7 games.
We won 7 games
and a tie. And then think about this as well.
Oh no, linebacker, you. He said the 2000 Ravens answered that. No cap.
Yep.
They had the best defense, and the offense was mediocre.
Yep.
To say the least. They was winning games 7-0. 8-0. I remember 10-7. They was winning games like that because you just could not score against the defense.
Yeah, and it's a story from Shannon Sharp. He said Ray Lewis told him, if y'all get to 14 points, we got it from there.
Yeah, it just depends on the game. Like, hey man, if y'all get 7 today, it's over. We're gonna win. If you got a dominant defense like that, bro, you're gonna win more times than not.
Linebacker, also said, I think when you lose $400 million, Mahomes owners are gonna rethink grass.
Yeah.
Hey man, you start thinking about that type of stuff. NFL should never move away from grass. It's a statistical fact that turf causes more injuries by 33%. I play football and it sucks landing on turf. It gets so hot on one day. Yeah, because I played on turf, man.
I have too.
And it is nothing nice, man. It is.
I played on the AstroTurf.
AstroTurf. Yeah, I played on AstroTurf as well. And give me grass for $200, please.
Grass is so much better, man. You would think that the owners wouldn't have a problem um investing in it because of
Mhm.
all the money they put into these players,
Yeah.
that you would try to keep them as healthy as you possibly can, but man, they don't want to invest in upkeeping the grass.
Mm-mm. Do you think they should let people tailgate at Dallas Stadium? They already do.
Yeah. They tailgate at the Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, they be out there tough.
I think every stadium tailgates.
Yeah,
They be tailgating in the snow. That I think everybody tailgates.
yeah. This year has been so bad. The tush push hasn't really been effective this year. It's like every job we in third and long situations, and Jalen, like y'all said, can never find a receiver.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the reality of the Philly. You know,
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real, unbiased.
yeah. He said nowadays teams put up 14 points in two possessions against Eberflus.
Now you play against Dallas, you're gonna put up
You
points.
you gonna look like a Hall of Famer, All Pro playing against Dallas. I'm so old. I played in the Kingdom.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, you up there, linebacker. I can't argue with them now. You up there? That's for sure. Sheesh, I can't argue with you on that one.
But if Philly get their run game going, they could be dangerous, man. But the fact that they can't run the ball effectively, man, is hurting them.
It's hurting now for sure. So I don't know much about the Cowboys, but I often hear that the ownership is the biggest problem, and nothing would change it. Doesn't and it nothing would change if it doesn't change. What do y'all think? Yeah,
You heard right.
you heard right. Our owner and GM, he installed one too many summers.
I ain't never seen nobody live that long.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Bro, if Philip Rivers played again, this Dallas defense, he'll get a max contract for the next season with the numbers he put up.
Hey man, we Russell Wilson threw for 500 yards against the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Facts. And was benched in 2 weeks from that game.
Linebacker, yeah, man, Jerry. It's time for him to step aside. Jerry needs to hire a GM and stop being the GM himself. Jerry just needs to just be an owner.
Or let Will McClay actually be the GM.
Will McClay just a figurehead. Jerry just needs to be an owner, play the background, and let somebody be a GM actually do their job.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said why. I think they were trying to say why. Why do we think the Chiefs didn't do good this year? Offensive line problems, and then the defense is average. So offensive line gonna cause you issues because you're not gonna be able to run the ball, and Patrick Mahomes not gonna be able to do his thing because you can't block for him.
Mm.
Patrick Mahomes running for his life. They don't have a run game, and the defense is no longer elite. The Chiefs used to have an elite defense. They no longer have that. So that's why the Chiefs aren't good this year.
Got breaking news from linebacker U. He said this just in: Jeff George is still throwing against the 2025 Cowboys defense. After one quarter, George has doubled his career stats.
Man, no cap, man. That
And if you
Cowboy defense is man.
and for our younger fans, if you don't know who Jeff George
Jeff
is,
George is man.
Jeff George is like he is Jameis Winston 1.0. Big arm. He'll make some great plays and then turn around and make some dumb headed plays. That is That's Jeff George in a nutshell.
Lost boys. That's true, man. Howie Roseman, been doing a good job for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones, man, he just wants to be all in the videos. He want to be involved in everything. He want his hand on everything, but he don't want no blame for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He control everything, but he don't want no accountability for when things don't go right.
Facts.
Like
He ready to point fingers.
he want to blame everybody else but himself. But you the man that's calling the shots.
Facts. DeMarcus Sullivan. Cowboys so stupid. Why are they winning games? We are out the playoffs. They should be trying to get a good draft pick.
We
Should
wanted
have let the Commanders win.
we
Start
wanted
winning.
them we wanted them to tank, but they wouldn't sit the starters.
Like I said, the things that we're supposed to be doing, we can't even do that right.
Jerry, if you want to be in control of something, why not come down and just say, hey, somebody said something about like Suge all in the video. Hey, no cap. Jerry's all in the videos.
Facts.
Man, we need somebody to come over to death row. Man,
That's a fact. I bet
jeez.
you said Chiefs' entire team, especially the old line, was decimated by injuries. Yeah, but you can see the writing on the wall. Starting a couple years ago, it just kind of caught up with them. They have to retool. For sure. Dallas fans so stupid. They believe the lies Steven and Jerry feed them. It's been 30 years and Dallas hasn't won anything. It's time for Jerry and Steven to look in the mirror.
Man, we understand who Jerry is.
He's the constant.
Jerry is the only thing that's been constant on the Cowboys throughout these 30 years. We had different head coaches, different quarterbacks. Jerry's the only common denominator. And he refused to see that.
So the difference between Jerry and most owners is that Jerry is 100% all in. He saw all his other projects. He got nothing but the Cowgirls. He hadn't sold all his other projects. Now, the thing I look at it with Jerry, he looks at the Cowboys as his toy.
Yeah. Jerry's infatuated with fame.
With fame and
Jerry wants to be popular. He wants to be known.
Limelight.
He likes the limelight. That's Jerry's issue. With the other owners, they can care less about the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
They just like, man, as long as my business is booming, I don't really need to be seen. I can hire people to run the show. Jerry's like, no, I need to be seen.
Because if we have success, I want to be the first one to take all the glory for it.
That was the issue back in the day. When Dallas was winning in the 90s, Jerry had problems with Jimmy Johnson because everybody was praising Jimmy Johnson for winning. And Jerry kept telling people, well, this is my football team.
Mm-hmm.
That's why him and Jimmy Johnson fell out.
And they start asking questions about him. Then all of a sudden he fired him because he wasn't getting the glory.
Jerry Jones wants to be the guy.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure she in the wheel somewhere, man.
She in there somewhere. She kept fighting till she got known. Jerry Jones been messing around on Harry Hahn.
Mm-hmm.
If you're from Dallas, you know what I mean.
You know what you know. Should have played Milton all game to see what he has, but let Dak pass that. Like I said, Dak shouldn't have played, but I know why he played.
Shouldn't no starters play.
But with the Christmas game and the viewers,
it's a Christmas game. That's why the starters played.
That's why the starters played. And we already know what Milton is about. Milton gonna get in there, turn that rock over. He gonna get in there fumbling. He's gonna be like Jameis Winston in there. Facts. What kind of extension you think Pickens is looking at?
He looking at a hefty one.
He can pretty much write his own ticket. So it's gonna come down to if he wants to stay here, he's going to take a little less. If he wants to stay here, but if he just all about the bag,
If he's
he's
trying to
going
get as much money as he possibly can,
he's
then
gonna end up on a bad
it
team,
won't be on Dallas. It'll probably be at a bad team somewhere. A
maybe
team with a whole bunch of capital.
like Tennessee or something like that. So it just a matter if he chooses to stay in a situation where you have the possibility of winning compared to going somewhere where there no possibility, where you won't have a quarterback that can get you the ball, because the receiver position is so dependent on the quarterback. If you go to a situation where, and he was in this situation in Pittsburgh, where he couldn't get him the ball and got here and had a career year.
So it just depends on how much he's looking for. If he's looking to be the highest paid receiver, then it won't be Dallas.
It won't be Dallas. So if he take around 30, 34, then we can make that work here.
If he take 30, 34 a season now, if he's looking to reset the market,
he can go get 40.
You know, he want to get 38 to 40. Then
it's teams that'll get him that, but it's just a matter of if you want the bag or if he want to stay in a good situation. Todd said Jerry owns oil rig companies in different business ventures. Dallas isn't even top 3 of his priorities. Like I said, it's kind of a toy for him.
I mean, he just likes Dallas because of the fame it brings him. Mm-hmm. The other ventures don't really bring him the fame and the limelight. He likes Dallas because it puts him in the limelight. He gets to be in front of cameras. He gets to, he gets to brag when, when things go right, and then point the finger when things go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Lost Boy just said, he flies in to the game on a freaking helicopter. He think he's the star.
And every year the helicopter, never mind. The helicopter make it there safely every year. Never mind.
I know where you're going now.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing, Cowboy hater. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but yeah, we saw enough of Joe Milton. I don't even want to see Joe Milton. We know where that is.
Yeah, man.
They put Joe Milton in. He fumbled that thing. They were like, "Nah, back in."
Okay, it's a Jerry low hanging fruit is not involved as people think. He's involved. He's in the coaching meetings. What other owner knows is in the coaching meetings on a daily basis?
Jerry sits in the coaching meetings. Jerry's in the draft room because he's the GM. We don't have a GM.
Yeah.
It's not like other teams, like the Eagles have Howie Roseman. He's the one that's making decisions for them on draft nights and trades and free agency. Our owner does that.
Mm-hmm. Cowboy hater. Oh, no,
Harry Hines was popping when he had his daughter.
His daughter's it's like 30.
His daughter's 30. So 30 years ago, yeah, Harry Hines was popping. That's why I said.
So since you know that Harry Hines ain't even the strip no more, what is the strip?
I don't even want to tell us the strip on here because we know you know what the strip is.
Obviously, you must know because you.
That man there, man, you stop, man. Y'all stop picking up them. Y'all stop picking up the women.
Yeah. No, man. See, George Pickens seemed like AB 2.0 if he's in a relaxed organization.
Yeah.
But we've been hearing all year.
I think George Pickens' big issue was he was the best player you had on your team, but he was the least involved guy. And I think that would make any star receiver pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I often suck and you guys are still not coming to me. I'm still not getting. He should have been getting at least 10 targets a game. At least 10 targets a game. Ain't no way this is his first 1,000-yard season. Ain't no way in the world.
Yeah. No, that's for sure.
Having that, man. But, man, we got to get ready to get out of here, guys. It's getting late. We're running overtime, man. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight, man. Stand up late for us, man. Wherever you guys may be, man. We appreciate the love, the support. Remember, hit that like, share, subscribe button, man. We will be back here. But, man, until next time, peace out, man. Follow us and let that be known. Thanks for the sub, my boy.